Coach Cignetti, it's great to have you here. Football is here. Big Ten Media Days are going on. What's your off season been like? I mean, this is kind of your first season in Bloomington. You're getting ready to take over this program. Just since you've been introduced, I guess we haven't caught up with you. How's it been?
It's been good. I mean, December, we're on record there. We all know what that was like. 22 new players, 10 offensive starters in transfer portal day one, but came out of December better. Got the program going with the winter conditioning, spring ball, advanced schemes, culture, how we want to play the game. Summer has been good, and it's time to practice. We practice in a couple days, get 25 permissible practices, and play the first game, 12-game schedule, and regular season. So I like where we're at. I have confidence in our team. I think we've made a lot of progress. It's hard to measure till you play, but I see it, and I have confidence in our team.
When you took over this program, what stuck out to you? Every new coach wants to implement their culture, their kind of core postulates of what their program should look like. What stuck out to you that needed changing? Because obviously no school goes through a coaching change unless change is needed. What did you see that you wanted to put your mark on kind of right away?
I think anytime you inherit a program that has not met the bar, you're going to have to go in there and change the way people think. Players, support staff, people that are important to the program. That help determine resources and success. What I didn't expect, but it's the changing dynamic of football today, was like, you walk in your office and you got 10 offensive starters in the portal and half your defense. And at one point you're down to almost 40 scholarship guys. So that was unlike any other transition, but I like it. I like being GM and head coach. And I think we used it to our advantage.
You've coached at a lot of levels of college football. D2, if I'm not mistaken, FCS, that transition to FBS. You've had success everywhere you've been. You've made no bones about it. You see success for Indiana University football. Why are you so confident in that when it's been such a hard place to win historically?
Because I have to be. That's my job. I'm the leader, right? And everybody's going to follow my lead. And I've had success everywhere I've been and taken over programs that were really down and won immediately year one and believe in our plan and our blueprint and our people. And I see the progress we've made with our roster and the culture and the commitment from the administration, the president, our athletic director, Pam Whitten, Scott Dolson. And because football nowadays, you're looking at 90% of athletic revenue, you need to be good in football. So there's no reason Indiana can't win a conference championship. We're the state school, right? You're as good as you commit to be. And you should never put self-imposed limitations on what you can accomplish. Now, we're a big process-oriented team that really won't talk much about winning the conference championship, doing this, doing that. It's more about making the most of your opportunities in the here and now, always. Because there's only the here and now. Right. Everything else is a concept, right? And so you get better, you get worse, you never stay the same. If you're not striving, you're not getting better. If you're comfortable, you're going backwards. So we got a blueprint that's been successful, and we believe in it, and we believe we're going to be successful here.
You talked about you like where you're at with the summer. You liked what you saw in the spring. You kind of brought in your guys. You talked about the transfer portal. From where it was when you took the job to kind of this remade Indiana Hoosiers football team, what excites you most about maybe what we can look forward to this upcoming season?
Well, I just love football, and I love the football season. And you start to morph as you get close to camp because you got to have a great training camp, and you got to develop players. You got to improve. You got to improve the intangibles on your team. You got to play more discipline. You got to play smarter, penalty-free. You got to execute. Right? Figure out who can do what. And then every week long, we're going to be fast, physical, relentless, fly around, play smart, disciplined, and poised. That's always been our trademark. I mean, we've always been a very physical team, play with great effort, least penalized team in the league, and play smart. And, IU last year lost 5 one-score games. We've got to win the close ones. But every game, the margin for error is about that much, and we're all, as coaches, fighting for the edge everywhere. We're going to be an exciting team to watch, but nothing gets people excited like winning. You string together wins, that gets them excited. I took a job, my second job, Elon, there about 8:45. We went in there, all right. We went 8 in a row, games 2 through 9. I mean, that you couldn't get in the stadium. It was like a different place. Play for the conference championship. That was one of the 2 times I've been picked next to last. We played for the conference championship, and then our first year going to Sun Belt, we picked next to last, won the championship. So I think that's what we picked this year too. But that's not a prediction, just a historical fact.
I got you. All right, so part of what leads to winning, most important position, arguably in sports, quarterback. Tell me about your quarterback. There's a lot of people who are excited about this guy, a guy who had a lot of success in the MAC. What have you seen from him?
I've been impressed. He learned the system. He's been exposed to most of the concepts, so it was language more than anything. And he had a good spring. He's had a great summer. And he knows how to play quarterback. And he's a smart guy, and he can make all the throws. And, I'll sleep better at night.
You're entering the Big Ten in a very new chapter in this conference's history. 4 new teams coming over from the West Coast, expanded to 18 teams. What have you made of this transition? Does it affect you at all? Is it just kind of more of an opportunity, an added challenge, or what's kind of your take on the expansion?
Yeah, being the new guy on the block, it's hard for me to kind of have an appreciation for what's going to be different.
Right.
And I think there are 4 great programs to create a great league. And now we're not playing in divisions anymore. And the Big Ten's been full speed ahead. And 45% of the country is locked in on the Big Ten from a viewership standpoint. And it's Premier League.
Anything else you want people to know about the 2024 Indiana Hoosiers? I know a lot of people are excited you're here. I know we certainly are. Anything you would want people to know about this version of this team?
Come see us. We'll keep you in the stadium.
All right, and Google him. That's Curt Cignetti. He's the head coach of IU football. Appreciate your time for joining us, Coach. Certainly excited to see him this upcoming season.